Alright, y'all, what's up? It's your boy Romance coming through with another world according to Romance. Today we are going to talk about today's holiday. Well, tomorrow's holiday. Today is February 1st. Now, today is a pagan holiday known as Imbolc, okay? A lot of you probably have never heard of Imbolc. What's Imbolc? Imbolc is midwinter. We are halfway through winter. If it feels like winter just started, you can relax because winter is halfway over, technically, okay? That doesn't mean that it's not going to be cold for mad long. It just means that winter is technically, we are 6.5 to 7 weeks away from the spring equinox, and that's kind of the turning point, and that's when spring happens, and yeah. But this is a holiday of a goddess. Now in paganism, and this is something that I embrace it. I'm kind of dabbling, getting back into paganism a little bit right now. I'm not really anything of anything. I don't know. I love Jesus. I still went to fucking St. Peter's on Tacoma Street on the east side. Like, nothing's gonna change that. I grew up Christian, Lutheran, all that shit. But I do feel that there's something older in me religiously than Christianity. And I believe that I've manifested that in paganism. That, paganism is going on for Jesus was born long after Stonehenge was born. You know what I'm saying? So something was going on, and what they were doing with worship was trying to figure out the patterns of the year and the agricultural cycles. So this is, even though we're in the middle of winter, this is a marking of the year. We're in the drop dead center of winter. But pagans believe. Part of embracing paganism, I think, is the idea that you don't just have one God, and it's not just a father figure. Technically, there's a father and a mother, but there are many gods and goddesses. Now, the goddess who this holiday is for is named Bridget, and I consider her my heavenly mother. You know what I mean? Like, I have my earth mother, my mom, Tina Fitz, but like in heaven, or like religiously, somehow Bridget is my mother. I like to think that Cuchulainn is my father, but Cuchulainn is a generation younger than Bridget, so there's no way they could have had me. I guess I like to say that I'm the grandson of Lug the Longhand. He is Cuchulainn's father. I don't know. I'm from that line of warrior, Celtic warriors. Believe the hype. But Bridget is my mother. Bridget is a goddess. She is a warrior goddess. She is also a smith goddess. She's a goddess of smiths. She's quite a gal, that Bridget. Childbirths. I contribute both of my children's health to my devotion in her. And she's also the goddess of hearths. What is a hearth? A hearth is basically your kitchen, your oven, your stove, where you do your cooking, where you get the fire going, where the magic happens is your hearth, and that's all her realm. So somehow this is her holiday, and what this is in its stripped down form is her telling you it's okay. We're gonna make it through winter. There's something about the first stirrings, like right now, today in Earth. There are seeds germinating underneath the ground. There are little bits of spring just beginning to happen, and we don't even know it yet because it's the middle of winter. That's like recognition of Bridget. Now, of course, now how did it become Groundhog's Day? Well, there's something about the 6 weeks. The groundhog sees the shadow 6 weeks before, 6 weeks after. I trolled the internet. And while there's tons of shit on Christmas, Easter, and Halloween, how it's on both sides of the coin, how it's great if you're a pagan and how it's evil if you're not, there's almost nothing on Imbolc. So I can't really find out why or how it was that it turned into Groundhog's Day, but it has something to do with Pennsylvania, and it has something to do with Pennsylvania being settled by William Penn, who is from Wales, where they still did secretly worship, and still to this day worship Bridget. And somehow it was like a tradition that got brought over with William Penn, because it's like a Pennsylvania thing. Punxsutawney Phil, it all happens in Pennsylvania, Groundhog Day. it has something to do with midwinter. In the bottom line, in Groundhog's Day, does the groundhog ever see his shadow? Does anything change? No. There's always 6 more fucking weeks of winter. Right. That's what today's holiday is. You are in midwinter. Happy Imbolc, everybody. And anyone out there who practices Wicca, who wants to do a ceremony tonight or at any time this weekend, I am down. Holler at your boy. My normal Wicca plug is going through some domestic disputes right now, so I don't know if she's going to be able to hang with me this weekend. So if any of y'all are trying to do a ceremony, I got nothing. I got no candles, no incense. I live in the Y. I can't even light an incense. I can't light a candle. I'm like at ground zero. But I am ready to worship. So holla at your boy. Happy Imbolc. Happy Groundhog's Day. Happy Candle Mass. Another name of the ceremony. Happy St. Bridget's Day. Peace. My name's Romance.